Some more super hot drops and super hot tips. Enjoy. Back at it again with the school drop. And the memes from 2 years ago. It's okay, I'm old. I get a pass, right? Going school yet again. Like I said, super hot drops. And some situational tips. One thing I forgot to mention in that last fight, when that dude had dropped down into that little hole or whatever on the side of the building when I threw the grenade, it's a really good idea to cook the grenade in that situation because he would have less time to react after he sees the nade flying at his face. So if you can cook that grenade just a little bit... Oh, that guy's got a shotgun running away. And make it so that grenade explodes a little bit quicker as it gets to him, you have a pretty good chance of him not having enough time to react to get away from it. So I'm trying to use my third person a little bit to look, but it's also really hard to do that at school. If you can get any little advantage by peeking that corner before you run out, you'll be in good shape. There's another room here. Whatever, I'll just grab that ammo. Being aware of people behind you, because it's so easy to get stabbed in the back. I don't like that area, especially with a pistol, just because I can't really shoot a guy very well if he's up at the upper level. I'll try to scoot through and see if there's a gun under here. Yeah, there's a shotgun, okay. I can try to work with that. A choke is right there, that's going to be really helpful. So I'll just drop down, I just heard him throwing this choke on it. Oh shit, I dropped my helmet. There we go. Choke is really, really effective. It increases the range of the shotgun by a lot. Like, a lot of people don't realize how much it really does, but absolutely worth grabbing if you see one. It makes the pellets spread a little bit tighter, and thus increases the distance that the shotgun shoots. So that crunchy little footprint sounds like he's outside. I'm gonna just check up here first. No, nothing. Okay. So if I can get a line on him, this shotgun definitely has the range to take him out. That works though. Got a good shot on me though. Good for him. Want to heal. Only have a painkiller, but that should take me up nearly to 100. I think painkillers give you about 45 hit points. So I think there's a few more people here. So like, here's a good example of the shotgun's effective range. I'm pretty positive that if a guy stepped through that door and I was lined up just like this, that I could take him out in one hit from this far away because that shotgun spread is so tight with the choke. Don't know for sure, but I think that's about the effective range. Could be more people here. Just trying to loot. It's hard because I want to talk to you guys and explain my situation and my thoughts, but I also am trying to listen for any footsteps. But I hate watching YouTube videos where you're watching a guy play, or a Twitch stream. I'll try to pull a move here. Sweet. That was a crouch jump, by the way. It's kind of tricky to do. There used to be a bind for it, where you could actually set up your keyboard so that if you pressed one button, it would jump and crouch at the same time so you could make it out the window. If I just tried to jump hitting spacebar out that window, I'm pretty sure I couldn't do it. But sometimes I can't crouch jump like consistently. But that time I was able to hit it, and it ended up being right where I wanted to be, right behind that guy. What was I saying? Oh, I hate watching YouTube or Twitch streams where the person doesn't talk. Like, what's the point of me watching your stream if you don't explain what you're doing, you know? Like, I do like some dead air where you're just watching the guy play for a little while. If it's a tense situation, you might want to tone it down. Ooh, network lag. You might want to tone it down and just let it play out, build the suspense a little bit. But I like hearing what people think as they play, and that's why I like watching people play. And hopefully that's why you guys like watching me play. Again, I think I just survived school, which is not easy to do. No, I did not. There's a guy up there. I don't have a sight, which is really annoying. But here's a very good situation. Okay, so he saw me. He's up there. And if he was me, what I would do is I would stand in that window with my gun pointed right at this doorway. Because he knows that I'm stuck here. Unless I jump out this window, but that's foolish of me to do. But he knows that I'm stuck here. So if maybe I'm damaged a little bit, or maybe I'm an inexperienced player and I just want to step out and shoot him, he would already have his gun focused on me, on this door frame. So as soon as I moved, he would see me move and either have a chance to shoot me and hit me, or he would at least know where I went. And that's the key, is knowing where people are. So he looks like he just backed off immediately. I don't really know why. But if I was in that situation, I would stand in that window, wait for me to take a move, and then he would know where I'm headed towards. Or possibly get that last hit on me that he needs to kill me. So for me in that situation, I'm trying to third-person him, maybe. If it was a first-person game, I'd sort of jiggle peek like this. This game is a very, like, delayed as far as clunkiness of movement, like I was saying. But I would try to jiggle peek him and see where he was, and maybe even wait him out. Like, there's no reason for me to run right away and let him know that I've left that spot. Maybe he got attacked by someone else, but I would try to get out of there, but I would take my time with it. It doesn't mean that I have to run immediately as soon as I see that guy. Some pretty good stuff here. But he was in the pool hall. Just need a red dot or something. I need all these mags. I can drop some of that. I think I saw a hollow over there. One time, a couple games ago, Cody and I were up here and didn't realize that we can get shot from the pool hall from here. That's just us not being very smart, is it? Yeah, we were up here and dude was just right there and took us out, and I was like, where am I getting hit from? You can also get hit from over here, so that's something to watch out for too. The lone last school survivor. I want to grab that guy's stuff because there's a very good chance that he's got a lot of good loot. Because he was, like me, someone who survived all of these people. So he's got everyone's loot. I also saw a box up there in that room that he got, that he was shooting me from. I guess maybe that he just got ambushed when he was taking shots at me. And maybe that guy took him out. Not sure. Worth a check. Close range, I'm going to switch to my shotgun, just in case. You never know. Someone might be here. I don't need any of that. I think he was on all the way up. 3rd floor. Yeah, here's a box. No, don't need any of that. That's my secondary. Shotgun. I'll grab a little bit more. It's good to have about 20 shells if shotgun will be your secondary. Anything more than that you don't really need. You're never going to shoot like 25 shotgun rounds in a game without switching to a better gun, for example. But hey, who knows? Better safe than sorry. Carry all you can. Don't listen to me. I'm going to loot this dude quick. And still not a single red dot. I thought I saw one back there. I forgot to look for it. Maybe this guy's got one. And here's another looting tip. If you're in a field like this, don't just stand there like I am right now, because someone's going to shoot you in the head. So you want to keep moving like this. And there's 2 schools of thought to moving around like this. You see all the streamers do it, and it's a really good thing to do. But on the flip side, if you're looting that way, you could possibly draw attention to yourself because of those quick movements. People could... I just saw a guy right up there. I don't know if you did. It's possible that you could draw attention to yourself because people otherwise might not have seen you. One more hit, that's what I need. One more hit, come on. Got him. I guess it's just intuition of playing this game. Something like 5 shots. I've never actually counted them, I just had a feeling that I needed one more hit on him. Oh yeah, the other school of thought is maybe there's a guy up there, and he's just dinking around and just happens to look over here. If I'm standing still and looting just like this, it's possible that he might not have seen me, but if I'm doing what all the streamers do and looting like this in circles, he would have completely seen me because I would have been moving and drawing the attention of his sight over to me, so. What do we have here? Helmet, don't need a 2x, don't need those bandages. Don't need 7.62, so we're all set. So yeah, I don't really know what to tell you, really, as far as how to loot. Like, if you want to move around like this, or stay standard, or stay still, I meant. Standard, I don't know where that word came from. Brain works too fast. It just depends on the situation, but I probably would lean on the side of moving, just because you're making yourself a very easy target if you stand still. Trying to see that drop. Not having very good luck. A tip to see drops, actually, is to go first person. So if I'm trying to look up like that, I can't see straight up, but if I switch over to first person, I can. So that's another little tip to use when you're looking for drops. I think it potentially already dropped, because now we're out in the circle here. I did hear some shots, though, so I'm going to head towards them. If I can pinpoint where they came from. I want to say they were down here, but again, I'm not totally sure. I'm just going to circle and see if I can draw the fire. And that's another tip, I think, to share, is that if you want to figure out where someone is, the best thing you can do is just have them shoot at you. Just have them fire their weapon, see the muzzle flash, see the sound, or hear the sounds, see where they came from. Once they give themselves away, you can position yourself to counteract where they are coming from, and put yourself in a good position to take them out. So there's a flipped UAZ. Makes me think someone's over here. At the same time, we've got a little bit of ways to go. Let's go. Okay, we're good. And no one's shooting at me, so I don't know. I don't like to walk into an ambush. If he shot at me, I would have stopped and taken him out, or tried to. But because he didn't, we're just gonna press on. This is gonna end up being a long video, but that's okay. Ooh, that was squirrely. Vehicle is a little damaged. Not too bad though. I'm just gonna keep going. Raw Sox where it at. Is where it at. Is where it's at. Blah. I swear my brain just works way too fast from my mouth. Okay, there's a guy taking some shots, silenced. Can't really tell what that was. We're gonna set up here and see if we can get him. I have a feeling he was right down. Nope. Maybe not. I thought he was right down there by the half wall. Oh, there's a guy. I don't know if it's the same guy. Okay. Got 3 nice hits on him. Oh, there he is. Half wall, yeah. Oh, that sucks. I don't think that was the guy, though. It might have been, but for some reason I thought he was over here on the right side of the road as I was passing. Yep, there he is. That guy's damaged. So if I was a little bit closer to him, I would push him immediately. But I'm just not that close. And he's already healing, so by the time I get there, he's just going to be ready to shoot me. Could be other people here. I don't love this spot. There could even be people up there, and I could get shot in the back, so I want to move, I don't know if I want to cross the street and go that way because he was heading that way. And if he continues heading that way, there's a good chance he could see me. I could try to get behind him, but again, I have this guy over here. What I might do is try to keep behind these guys, and in this situation, move up. See if I can see this guy. If I don't, I don't. Just outside of the blue here. Or outside of the safe zone, I have to say. There's a grenade. I'm going to grab that. I don't love this situation because I don't know where that other guy is. He could be in any one of these houses. And of course, we got the guy over there. I guess I'll try to sneak up and maybe catch this guy in surprise here. It's going to be tough. I don't know where that dude went, and I'm worried about this. So, I got a 4X on my rifle right now. I'm going to swap it out for the hollow. I'm very close at this point to my target. And I'm going to listen, because people who are in houses make noise. A very distinct noise, that scraping, hollow, like echoey scraping boot sound. So we're listening for that. I think he was either in this house or that one. Not sure, and I hear a motorcycle. I don't love this positioning. Okay, the gas is moving in. It's not going to hurt too bad. I could take my time with it and get caught in it just a little bit, linger in it, so I get behind these guys. I was in a game and this guy stayed in the gas, and I was watching him for a solid 5 minutes. 2 minutes, probably. Solid 2 minutes, not 5 minutes. That's way too long. I'm just going to stay here just a little bit. Throw a drink on. He could be gone already, but I just want to make sure. People never expect to get shot when they're in the gas like this. Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, I think we're okay. Just above this ridge here. Okay, this is really funny because that time I was mentioning where I was in the gas, there's a guy in that ridge here and a guy closer. There we go, there's him. So he knows that the guy was there. He doesn't know where I am necessarily, so let's back off. Try to get some cover. He can probably third person and see me, but he was getting nailed. There's also a guy over there. Let me lay down here. Let me put the 4X back on. We're going to try to take out that dude. Now, I'll take out this guy because he knows I'm over here. Just jumped out of my seat. It's so hard to see people when you're looking through your scope in the grass. Can't hit what you can't see. That's my issue right now. I could just sit up, take the shot. He knows I'm up here. He's exposing himself. There's a possibility he didn't see me, though. I got this guy to worry about. One more hit. So he's gonna heal. I'm gonna take my chances with this guy. This is tough, because if I stand up, that dude definitely knows where I am. And this guy definitely knows where I am. But I got 34 seconds, and I gotta move. This is a problem. Yeah, I got a long way to go. I have to move. I have no choice. But he has to move, too. So maybe, just maybe, I could take him out as he's moving. Unless he gets lucky and gets a boat. But a boat won't really help him, because he's got to go... No, yeah, actually it will. Yeah, this is my end. It's a good run, guys. I have 5 first aids. Shit, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad. Yep. Thought I was safe from that guy on the left. It just wasn't going to work out. So, yeah, the gas came in immediately. I had 5 first aids. I could have tried to make a a play there. My issue was that I didn't take out the guy across the river. I hit him like 4 times. I needed one more hit on him. It wasn't enough. And I was also pinned down by this dude who's shooting now across from me over here. He had a really good spot because he had full view of all of this just by third-personing over that ridge. I was pretty much sandwiched because I either had to make a move immediately, and if I had done that when the guy was running along the hill over here, I possibly could have gotten away. I should have checked the map, and I should have seen how far I needed to go. I could have done that. I could have jumped in the water, maybe swam across, and taken that guy by surprise. It's kind of hard to know because he probably would have seen me come up the hill after him after I crossed the river. But again, I still had the problem of this guy behind me over here. So yeah, I mean, it was just a really tough fight. If I had taken out this guy, I would have been in a lot better shape to take a one-on-one fight with this guy over here. I think that probably would have been my best bet if I had focused more on this guy over here, taken him out, and then switched my attention to this guy, because he had that ridge and he had such good cover that I couldn't really get a good sight line on him. And again, if I was when I was laying down over here, I could have sat up and shot him more, but he could have just dipped back into cover, and he had a level 3 helmet on, so that was a really tough situation. I don't really know how else I could have approached it. I had the gas at my back. I was pretty much cornered. One thing I maybe could have done that a lot of people don't really do would have been to run into the gas. I had the gas on my left, and it was sort of like the river. I'm going to try to point with my mouse here. The river was sort of like this, right, in front of me, and the circle was sort of wrapping around like that. And I had the gas in my back, and I was like here, right, and the river was here. So I could have possibly like ran, I don't know, into the gas and around, possibly. So into the gas, then cross the river, and then come up behind that guy. That was possible. But again, that would have been a really tough play. He probably would have seen me. This guy might have seen me, and I would have taken a lot of damage just running for the gas, which would then put me at like 50% health, if that, if I took the fight with this guy. So, I mean, there was really no way around that situation. It was a tough play, but I think I did almost as good as I could have. I think I just needed to take this guy out up here, and then I could have focused my attention on this guy, and then I probably would have had enough meds to get me to the safe zone from just running with painkillers and stuff, but it doesn't always work out. That was a very tough situation, but oh well, can't win them all. Thanks for watching, guys. This was a very informative stream, I think. I was pretty happy with this one. I had a lot of really great plays and a lot of really good commentary, I thought, so let me know what you guys think. If you like what you see, please subscribe, please leave a comment. I love hearing what you guys have to say. Just to see that people watch my videos is pretty incredible. So just to think that someone's sitting on their couch watching this right now is pretty sick. So thank you for all of your support, and stay tuned for another video pretty soon. Got vaulting on the way, and look forward to covering that. So I'll catch you guys then. Thanks for watching. So I tried to go a little bit more in depth on these last 2 videos, and I hoped you liked what you heard. If you did, please leave me a comment and let me know what you think. I like doing these sorts of gameplay videos where I talk a little bit more about all of my decision making and hopefully give you guys some tips as I go. There won't be a new episode this week, but keep an eye on that vaulting update because it's coming soon. Until then, I'll see you in game.